and I have obsessive-compulsive disorder. I'm 27 years old, and I live in Sartell, Minnesota. That's right outside of St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Tell us your background and what it was like growing up with OCD.
I had OCD symptoms from when I was pretty young. Relatives noticed it. I think I was about 3 or 4 years old when the signs first started showing up. What I would do, and I do remember very small parts of this, my grandparents had a nativity set, Mary and Joseph, and I noticed they were dusty, they were kind of dirty, and I washed them, and I felt really good about washing them, and it became a habit. Every time I'd go to my grandparents, I'd wash those figurines. I guess I spent quite a lot of time in the bathroom. Relatives would kid about it, and they just thought I was being a crazy little kid or something like that. After that, I don't remember a lot of OCD, but I would worry abnormally. Like if I'd go to the playground and get like scratches or bruises, I would worry that I had blood poisoning or other things, and I'd have to ask people over and over, am I alright? Do I need to go to the hospital? But it really started getting bad, really bad OCD when I was around 13. I had just gotten over having just a common cold, head cold, and I started worrying when I got well. I didn't want to get sick again. I really didn't want that. And thinking back, the common cold, you know, what a light thing to worry about, you know, but I worried. I'd wash my hands a lot, and I noticed it got really difficult to cook or to go out to eat, and I didn't like being around people who were maybe coughing or sneezing, and that's where it really started. After the fear of the common cold, the symptoms stayed the same, but I started worrying about other diseases like rabies or AIDS or more serious diseases like that. In fact, the washing thing is still my major OCD symptom, though through the years I've also had scrupulosity, which is the religious fear. I've had a fear of numbers, and I still do have that one. I have good numbers and bad numbers. I've had a fear of colors in clothing and other things. I've also done checking appliances to be sure they're off. And I also have thought and mental rituals as well.
Tell us about your family and your relationship that you have with them.
I have a small family. I don't have many extended relatives at all, but my parents and myself are quite close. We get along quite well, and as of right now, I do rent from my parents, so we live in the same home.
How about your father?